divert that water, pull it away. There you go. Okay, grab the machete. Alright, come with me.
Do them the whole thing?
Yeah, and then just, you know, cut them off about right here, and then cut the smaller branches off so we can have sticks there. There you go. Thanks. I'm gonna go cut down a tree over here. You got something, Agent Tracker? Bring it back, I'm hungry. Agent Axe? Okay. Come over here where I can see you. I want you to be over here. Behind it. Stay right there, okay? Don't move. Uh-oh.
You'll be able to push it now.
It's hung up pretty good. Man, we need a bigger saw. This axe is just taking a long time.
We need a break. Let's go to the pond and
Okay, let's go.
put our heads in.
Woo, yeah. Woo.
Like it?
I do. What is up, adventure agents? It is a warm day today, and that is great. But after some work, a cold dip in the pond, whew, it's the best thing to get you nice and invigorated before getting back to work. So we got a lot to do on the log cabin today. Welcome to this series. This is the Bushcrafting versus Minecraft series, where we build things in real life using only hand tools in the bush, and then we go and we do the same crafting sort of things in Minecraft. We've had a lot of fun. We started to build a shelter next to our log cabin in previous videos so we can have cover from the rain here in the Pacific Northwest before we get building our log cabin. So I'm gonna get back to the pond for a second, and then we're gonna get back to building a log cabin. Let's do it. Woo! Woo, yeah. So the one thing you need to learn in survival, Agent Axe will teach us here, is how to keep a cool head. in a tough situation. Let's see it.
Ow.
Or at least a cool face.
Ah.
You got a brain freeze?
No, I just put my whole arm on a blackberry vine in the water. Can I help you with that?
Yeah, just grab one of these.
I'll bring it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is completely perfect for fire, right?
Yeah, come on, I'll show you. Oh, nice. You got quite a few here. Good work. Good work.
I thought we were using these for fire. We did absolutely perfect. Look at this right now. That's 3 carrots.
Right there. So in our last episode, Agent Axe built this log cabin model. And then it rained. As you can see, this dirt right here is really moist, wet dirt. But something I noticed in there, underneath the log cabin model, the dirt is bone dry. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. What we want is to replicate what you did here. I didn't intend for it to be this way, but we happen to find out that that works as a water barrier. And so what we did was we put a tarp over this right here. This is our shelter that we're making so that while we're building the log cabin, which will take a while, we'll have a place to be out of the rain, keep our tools out of the rain, eat, stuff like that. So now I'm excited because we know that we can make a waterproof roof here. So today we are going to start to build the waterproofing for the roof here, but we're gonna need a lot more of these branches running horizontally. So that's why I had Axel chopping those earlier. And I chopped that one tree down because we're gonna need that one tree. It's a dead tree. And here in the Pacific Northwest, there's a lot of moss growing everywhere. We're gonna learn about the moss today and its relationship with the trees here. But this moss right here is great for waterproofing.
Look at this, right here.
What? Yeah, there you go, there's some more. But man, we got a lot of those trees to cut down, the same thickness that I cut just now with that axe. And we've already cut about 3 or 4 trees down with an axe and with a saw too. Here's the saw we've been using, and boy, it is tough. So we're gonna need some bigger hand tools to cut that tree down. And I think I know who may have some. Who do you think?
Saws?
Saws or bigger, you know, hand tools to do this with?
Diego.
Agent Strongman, yeah, but who else?
Teresa?
Who lives close by in the woods and built a cabin
on
his own?
Al.
DB Cooper himself, yeah. Our neighbor Al, he lives off-grid out here, built a cabin about 40 years ago. Really interesting dude, and he's a definite candidate, suspect of ours for DB Cooper. And this is for real, y'all. Like, for real. I'll explain later why. He legitimately could be DB Cooper. But let's go visit his cabin and let's see if he has some tools for us to cut these trees down and to build this cabin in general. So I'm calling him before we head out, and I have him in my contact as DB Cooper. Hey DB. So we're building a log cabin here, and we know that after you jumped out of that plane so long ago and hid out here from the FBI for a while, that you had to build your log cabin, and we got a little saw that we're using to cut trees down. And we were wondering if you might have a better tool or a bigger saw or something. We can only use hand tools, like I'm sure you did.
I got the big saw.
Oh, you do?
2 big saws.
Okay. He says he has a big saw.
2.
DB Cooper.
2 big saws.
2 big. Oh, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Can we head over right now?
Oh, come on over and get them.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, we'll be right there. Thanks, DB.
Bye.
All right, bye. He thinks I'm joking. I'm not. He legitimately could be DB Cooper. So Al is our only close neighbor. He owns the adjoining property acreage right next to us. He lives alone in a series of cabins that he built for himself, and he built them completely from scratch and off-grid. He doesn't have electricity or any form of power or any water running to his property. He uses a spring, sort of like we did when we first lived here. And it's incredible what he's done. He's a really great neighbor, very respectful, super, super nice dude. We're super fortunate to have him as our neighbor, and we seriously think that he may be DB Cooper. Just a reminder, everyone, this video is not made for kids. We do lots of things here that are not really, they're pretty dangerous. So definitely don't want to be watching this series without an adult present or without adults' permission. But definitely family friendly. I let my kids watch this. In fact, I will let my kids watch this. So there he is right here. Oh, hey! Nice shirt, man.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
www.theadventureagents.com
is where he got it. So, when did you retire officially?
I think it was 1970.
1970. That is
71. Right there somewhere.
Just a little bit before Dan Cooper boarded the plane, and you retired out here. And I'm not going to say exactly where we live, obviously.
Don't tell them where we live.
Yeah, I won't. But we live very near to, it's so dark in here, very near to the drop zone where the FBI thinks DB Cooper jumped out. And he retired right before then. And you were an engineer, right?
Yeah.
How did you retire? He's lived, how old were you? 30? In your 30s?
Just, yeah, 30, 31.
Wow, 31, an engineer, and he retired. Either he's really good with money, or he had an extra little boost of cash there.
I'm a cheapskate.
He's a
Saved
cheapskate.
all my money to retire early.
Okay. All right, so that's not necessarily big evidence, I don't know, but he is a very resourceful person, and he's done some incredible things out here.
Is that long enough?
Oh!
Oh, yeah, you said you're building a big log cabin.
Wow! Okay, so this is a one-man saw.
Or you can use two-man. It's got a hole here, and you can put a handle on here if you wanted to use it for a two-man.
a big man.
Yeah.
So this, you need two people to operate this thing right here.
Yep.
Look at those teeth. This is incredible. Oh, you've got the handles. Oh, I see.
But
Okay.
You need some clamps on each side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which is what this
Well-
pipe is for.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And I marked it where you cut
We
it.
can cut it. Okay. All right.
I'd cut it this way first, and then
And then cut it that way.
make
okay.
4 clamps, and then put one on each side of the handle.
I see. Right. To strengthen it there.
Yeah.
It's sharp.
This is great. This is incredible. This is just exactly how the people that would have cut down very large trees in heavily forested areas like this would have done it with big saws like this. This could cut down a like a 3-foot diameter tree maybe.
3-4 foot. Yeah.
I'm excited now. I'm very excited. Wow.
I'm gonna
Thank
be
you
using
so much. You're gonna use that one?
Yeah.
You think you can actually use that one? That's huge. I think you can. We'll give it a try, okay?
And when you got 2 men on this,
Mm-hmm.
you want to pull.
Not push.
Don't push.
Okay.
You pull, and then the other guy pulls, and you kind of guide it.
That's
if
true.
you push, it's going to bind up and bend. Yeah.
Right. So
Just
one
pull,
person pulls,
and then the other guy
and then the other
pulls.
person pulls. All right. Well, we got some work to do. We got to cut this up, get the brace made there, the clamps, and get to cutting the tree down.
And over here, I have a froe.
Oh, what is a froe?
Okay, this is a froe.
Okay. Oh, is that for debarking?
No, this is for making shakes for your roof.
Oh, yes. Okay, so we were just talking about the roof and different options for the roof. Shakes like shingles almost.
This needs,
like cedar shingles.
This
is that
needs,
cedar right there?
Needs sharpening.
Okay.
Yeah. You just stick it on there however thick you want them. And then you can make a better mat.
Oh, okay, yeah. You could make a handle there.
And then you just pry.
Wow.
That's red cedar, right?
That is so neat.
And you got a shake.
That is so cool. I could totally see this. Okay, so you're saying they can be wider?
Yeah.
I can totally see us
narrow.
making a great roof out of that. And combining it, I was thinking about using moss.
Look, what?
I guess we could put moss on top of that, maybe?
Look, we could lay these on top of each other like that.
Moss naturally on
That's
top
true.
after
That's
a couple
true.
of years.
He's right, yeah. I was looking at pictures around here, and moss, if it's in the shade, the moss will grow in it.
Oh, and like, whichever.
Look,
See, this has a sort of incline in it,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you could do that, and that one has a little bit of an incline.
uh-huh.
So it just keep running down in a sort of incline.
Probably
Right.
want to overlap them. I think it's about 1/3
About
to
that much?
2/3, yeah, like
Right.
about like that.
Okay, so DB, he's resourceful. He's resourceful. This is more incriminating evidence. The more resourceful he shows that he is, the more I believe that he could have been DB Cooper.
There you go.
Wow.
You got a shake.
We have a
Okay,
shingle.
everyone.
Or a shake.
This is priceless knowledge right here. This is amazing. There you go. That can help you. Okay, ready?
Grind that out.
There you go. Oh, nice. Look at that.
Got another one.
It's about as thick as we'd want it, so. We appreciate it, and we are going to get to work. The daylight is fading. All right, let's head back and see if we can fix that saw and cut a tree down. Let's do it. Okay, so we are back here at the log cabin building site. This has been an interesting journey, and I'm thinking that we're gonna have to actually do completely separate videos for the Minecraft videos because it's taking way too long. You can watch these videos, and then at the end, you can go see us do the gaming version. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So right now, Agent Axe, you're gonna film you doing today's challenge. And today's challenge is that you need to build a wooden sword. A wooden sword.
That's not possible.
Like in Minecraft. Alright, in real life though.
In Minecraft, all I have to do is, 2 sticks right there and a piece of wood. I have a wooden sword.
That's it. So now you need to build a wooden sword that looks like a Minecraft sword, okay?
How am I going to do that?
Utilize nature, okay? You know how we did it with the hoe? Go look for something in nature that looks like a sword. All you have to do is a little bit of modification.
Sharpening.
Yeah, stuff like that, yeah. Okay, so that's going to be on the gaming channel. We're going to start that now. And I'll show you what his finished product is, but that's his challenge for the day. And then we're going to go do some Minecrafting afterwards. So while you're doing that, I'm going to start messing with the roof up there, okay? All right, get to work. I'll get to work. Let's see what we come up with. This is fun. That was rough. Whew. Well, it's definitely easier than just going along with the axe. That saw is helpful. It's getting stuck. It's really wet. I wonder if oiling it will help with that. Also, I kind of messed up. See that? It split that bottom piece there. Whew. Manual labor was my gig, but I haven't been doing it in a long time. My hands, whew, ouch. Starting to get some blisters. It's good though. Good for you.
The GoPro head fell off about 17 different times.
Fell off?
Yes, about 17 different times.
What you got there?
The beginning of the sword.
Dude! Asian axe?
What?
That's amazing. That is one heavy log. So I'm gonna have a good time figuring out how to move these logs all the way to the log cabin. We got some work cut out for us. I cut it using the axe and this big saw right here. You wanna try using this big saw?
Yeah. Does it work good? I'm not even pushing down. It's just the weight of the saw.
Yeah. It works pretty good. These trees are so wet that it sticks. I'm over here. Axel, you ready? Need to make some dinner.
Wait, we have spaghetti at the house, Daddy?
Yep, you're gonna make spaghetti.
Oh, in the Dutch oven?
Yep. Whew. Hand me that axe over there, please, Axel.
Oh, that's in the oven.
Okay. Let's see. So, Axel, all these ingredients here are what you need to make spaghetti. That's his challenge, one of his challenges for the day. Many challenges today. So
Where's the recipe?
This is white rice noodles, gluten-free, garlic, ground beef, butter, organic tomato sauce, and
Dutch oven.
there's bread in there. You're gonna
Bread.
make garlic butter bread, okay? It's gluten-free white rice sourdough bread. It's delicious. So first of all, take that bucket down to the creek and fill it, 3/4 away with water as much as you can, okay?
Daddy's off doing his own thing, so I'm going to do this by myself, and he's not filming. I don't know who is. Whoever is, it's probably drank a potion of invisibility. But first, rinse it out.
Yeah, first rinse it out and try to get the least muddy water possible. And then, Axel, bring that water back, put it in here, and then you're gonna put it on there and you're gonna boil that water, okay? After it starts boiling, put your noodles in, and you're gonna cook those for about 15 minutes, okay? Break them!
Yeah.
Very straight. Drop them in. There you go.
Duh.
Rice noodles in one snap. They're going through it. Once the noodles are done, you need to strain them. You need to dump the water out and leave the noodles, okay? Get those gloves and pick that handle up, pull them off. There you go. So instead of a colander in nature here, when you're surviving in the wild, you gotta improvise. So we got nature's colander here.
Oh.
And then, after that, you're gonna put this right here on there, and you're gonna cook up the ground beef inside of here, okay? You're gonna have to stoke your fire here, so you're gonna need to get some good flames going under there to cook that. Then you're gonna dump the tomato sauce in there.
Tomato sauce.
And then you're just gonna throw the noodles in there.
And then what do I do with the sourdough?
And the sourdough, you're gonna put it on there and toast it at the very end, okay? All right, so Chef Axel, Chef Axe.
Chef
Are you-
Axe.
You think you're up for this cooking challenge?
Yeah.
All right.
What is it? Are you making a sword?
Nope. It's for cooking.
Spatula.
Yeah. And you can also use this to stir the noodles. See?
Oh yeah! Noodle stirrer. See,
Looks like a witch's brew. It sounds like it too. They have witches in Minecraft and potions and stuff.
And potions are like one of the most harming things in the game.
Oh, well, hopefully this won't be harming. It's good food.
I'm
right?
trying it. I'm taste testing.
Oh yeah. Hey, Agent Tracker. Oi. So, Agent Tracker got destroyed by something yesterday. It might have been a cougar or a coyote. She's gotten this before, but man, this was a close call. It bit her good. Let's see. All right, Agent Tracker, where is it? So as you can see, there is, let me see. She's scared. There's one of the bite marks. She don't want me to touch it. Something bit her right there, and the jaws were so big that it also got a hold of her right there. So whatever it was had big jaws and just clamped down right there. Yep. Yeah, that's one thing about living out on the land.
This is what
here.
I think she did. I think
We're not going to babysit our dog.
She reared around.
And so.
I think she like barked at it and then she bit it.
I think
and then
so.
She ran away. I think she bit it. And
she's
ran.
an easy meal for a coyote or a cougar, but
look at her face. She's like.
If she fights back, it might be like, okay, this isn't worth it, you know. So I imagine something got a hold of her. She fought back. It let her go, and she got out of there. Man, and whatever it was, I think she got into its kill because she rolled in something nasty. You see that black stuff right there? That smells horrible. Talk about Minecraft, rotten flesh. She got into some rotten flesh, and I think it was something else's kill, and she was messing around with it, and they got upset. So anyway, she got away. Close call. Hey, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So she's learning how to live out here in the wild, like us, huh? Yeah, let's give her a little bit of that meat, okay? Get the spatula, give her a little bit of that raw meat. We try to feed her a raw meat diet, because that's what her ancestors ate. That's what she's built to eat, not grains, not this other stuff, this other manufactured food, huh? Yeah, like in the Call of the Wild, they ate fish, raw fish, frozen most of the time. Toss it to their dogs. All right, let's get to messing with this roof. So we laid these up here before, and they have a little bit of moss on them, a little bit of bearded lichen there.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, that's bearded lichen. And this moss right here proves to be really good for the waterproofing of Axel's deal there. So I'm gonna lay down as many of these branches as I
baby
can
likes
here.
that. On the side now.
Now, give them another couple more minutes.
Chef Axel
Yeah,
says.
you see how they're kind of chewy in the center?
Chef Axel says almost done.
So Axel used some of this sword fern on the model over there, but part of the problem with that is that dies, and then its moisture blocking becomes less and less. The good thing about this moss is that
It'll keep growing.
it actually will continue to live even when we transport it. And so I'm thinking the moss is going to be our best bet. This moss is incredible stuff here. It's single-celled, and it thrives here in the Pacific Northwest because of the moisture content. But what's so neat is that even when it's extremely dry in the summer, the moss actually, it really can handle being with absolutely zero moisture for like a month. It's incredible stuff, and it has evolved over, you know, countless years here in the temperate rainforest. It loves to grow on big leaf maples. Check that out. Look at all that moss. Oh, that's a beautiful tree, and it is covered in this moss. Now, I read somewhere that there can be up to a ton of this moss growing on the really big leaf maple trees. If you can see right here, lift it up off of there. That branch looked pretty big before. Look how small it is. It's all beefed up. I'm thinking that this is going to be the best bet for the waterproofing for our roof. I'm very curious. I'd love to be a scientist. What? Oh yeah, go get your beef. Run, Chef Axel, run!
I ate too much today. I tested too many foods. Run!
Chef Axel can be a weirdo sometimes, but it's okay. So can Agent X.
Is that what you do, Daddy?
Great.
This?
When you're cooking ground beef, you want to cook it all the way, always. You can eat steak kind of raw. You sear the outside.
Medium rare.
Ground beef needs to be cooked through. So what I was saying about this is that I'm going to use some of this because it was underneath where our roof is going to be anyways. But I don't want to go chopping down a bunch of ferns because it's just not going to do so well. It'll protect it at first, it'll shrivel up and die, and then it won't later. The moss, I think, is going to be our best bet. Before I put all those mossy branches on there, though, I want to put as many of these as possible. Use up as much of the alder trees we cut down in past episodes to cover as much area first, and then put any kind of mossy stuff on top of that. All right, watch your beef, Chef Axel. Eat your beef, don't burn it. You want some of the good fats in there.
Yep, I think it's done.
All right, throw the tomato sauce in.
Oh, we're stuck. Good. They're just perfectly warm. And also sticking to my fingers. Grab this. Oh. Wow. Let me try to scrape that. There. All of them.
So for the final challenge, you must lay the bread over the grill. Let's see it.
So, first, there.
And lay it over the flame.
Over the flame?
Well, just not directly, but kind of make
Yeah, I
it.
was thinking like that, so it would slow
It won't
cook.
burn. Yeah, it's a good idea.
I made
Is that your
a fork. Look,
Nice.
it's my stir fork.
I'm gonna go make me a fork.
See?
Yeah. Perfect. All right, flip them.
There are diamonds all over it. See?
Oh wow, that's so cool. Grab that one.
Let me grab my flip stick right here.
Okay, get your flip stick.
And
The art of the flip.
comes all in the stick.
There you go. Flip it.
I'll slow cook the rest of it right there. Oh yeah, that's done.
Ah, that's looking good.
Yeah.
Let's get the butter. Get the butter. We're gonna load the butter on. Oh, because butter, ow, is good. Well, that one's done.
Oh, that one's perfect.
All right, garlic next. Just a little bit of garlic. And there we go. Last but not least, salt.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Get in there. Buttery, buttery, butter bread. Buttery, buttery, very buttery.
Oh my goodness. I am so thankful for this. I'm so
I haven't had this in like
thankful and excited.
4 years.
This is my fork right here. That's my fork. Yep. Yeah. So before we dig in, Agent X, real quick, I wanted to just tell you that I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of him for accomplishing all this here. You did your chores earlier, you chopped your wood, and you really helped me a lot getting this thing going, and you did an incredible job with that sword, the Minecraft sword, and he did a fantastic job making his first pot of spaghetti here. And so I'm so proud of you.
Faven.
Yeah, she can't. You can't have Daddy drag it. You had some meat earlier, okay? She's always
Faven,
hungry.
you can have
So I'm
one
so
little
proud of
piece
you.
of ground beef. There.
And
all.
I am so grateful. I'm so grateful, everyone, and we're so grateful that you got to share this experience with us. Remember, life is an adventure, and love is the key, and we love you. We do. And some of you may question, like, why? How do you don't even know me? How can you say that you love me? And the reason I can say that is because I know that if you are watching this right now and you hear me and you understand what I say what I mean when I say I love you, then that means that I am actually called to love you, because I am called to love everyone, even my enemies. So even if you're my enemy, I don't know why you would be my enemy, but even if you are, I'm called to love you. And we're building this log cabin here.
Even the cougar.
Even the cougar, yeah. Well, cougar, not really an enemy. Animals aren't, you know, exactly like humans in that way, so I wouldn't take it personally if a cougar ate me. If a human ate me, I'd take it a little personal. A little bit different, yeah. So, anyways, we're building this log cabin. We are preparing for the zombie apocalypse. Evidently, it's going to happen somewhere between November 3rd and January 20th of 2021, around noon. So, don't know exactly why. Again, we are having our fake news fact checkers look into that. But anyways, if you want to check out the Minecraft show that we do, where we mess around and make a wooden sword in Minecraft and do a lot of other fun things, you can check in the link description down below, because these videos are running too long and we need to do Minecraft on a different channel. So.
And this is what it looks like, sneak peek.
Yep, well they already saw it earlier, so yeah. All right, well I am thankful for this spaghetti. I'm thankful that I exist. I am thankful that I exist and that I am loved. I know that I am loved because I exist. And my cause of existence, by definition, proves to me that they love me by continuing to allow me to exist. So I'm grateful for that.
Who's they?
Who are they? That's a good question. Love is a who? And who is love? Well, that's the good question, right? We'll continue with that another day.
Like Bologna 19.
Agent Tech's out.
Wait, did you even try the bread? Take a bite of that.
Oh yeah.
No, baby, it has butter on it, so she's like trying to eat it.
Agent X out?
Yep, and actually out.
We did not get a whole lot done today on the cabin. In fact, I only cut one log for the cabin with the big handsaw. But on the next episode, we are going to fix that really big saw. We did not have time to do that today. And me and Agent Axe are going to cut down a tree with it. We're going to see how that thing works. And so I'm excited about that. And excited about, we really need to get the roof on this other lean-to shelter.
We're also going to see if it works.
And so, yeah, who knows if it'll work. And we're also going to get the roof on this lean-to shelter here so that it can be waterproof for when the rain comes here in about a week and a half or so. So we got a lot of work to do. All right, adventure families. Well, we hope you enjoyed this episode of Bushcrafting versus Minecraft. And if you want to check out the Minecraft video where we build a sword in Minecraft and in the real world, go ahead and check the link in the description down below and we'll show you how you can view that. And don't forget, we have brand new exclusive content that are made specifically for younger audiences and families on our new subscription platform. And we have some really, really interesting episodes that are going live every Saturday. They're exclusively on that platform. Let's check in to see a preview of this week's episode on that platform. Me and Patrick are going to be the FBI. You all are going to be DB Cooper.
We're level expert camouflagers.
DB Cooper, when he landed, he had to find a way to eat. Also, he needs shelter. There's basic principles of survival. You need shelter and you need food. You have definitely earned your adventure agent badges.
Yeah!
Congratulations! We already have it here and it's transferring to here. Oh, wow. It was so wonderful to have all of these new awesome agents on the team. And so if you want to find out how you can get access to those videos on our new platform, check the links in the description down below. Agent Tech's out.